vibe's pretty good. Dancers are starting to get there, starting to get the respect. It'll still take a little bit of time though. The vibe here is good, it's energetic. A lot of fellas, there's a few breakers that are alright. Yeah. They're getting some respect. As you move further west into the city, they get better and better. On the island, I mean, there's some people, the little parties, you know, the independent little parties are good. Sometimes you get some larger, I don't want to call it raves, but larger types of parties that sometimes are good, sometimes promoters really don't know what they're doing. They book DJs who really don't know what they're doing. But
DJs that just have a big name but aren't really good at DJing.
We're trying. Basically, the whole idea behind the store is to give people who deserve respect, deserve exposure. We try to get them the exposure. Basically, what we do when you walk into immediately when you walk into this store, there's a certain vibe that you can't help but notice. I mean, sometimes we get people pick up battles on the linoleums. People just chilling. I mean, we got the whole skate department also. Skaters come in all the time. So it's a really nice spot.
I mean, there's a lot of DJs that are putting out tracks that shouldn't be DJing at parties because they basically don't have the DJing skills. They just got a big name because they have the tracks out. I mean, I've seen a lot of that before.
I want to expose people's ears to something new. You know, I've been waiting and waiting for the past, I don't know, 5, 6 years to do a party where I can rock some brand Nubian from way back, rock some Toddy T, and somebody might go, ooh, I remember that song, I need a Rolex. Or rock some Mikey D, like you heard that one time we was at the vet. I want to rock some old East, some old West. I want to rock some of everything. And some straight East Coast flavors, some stuff out the sewers to make people like, dang, yeah, I'm feeling this. Some people that come just to come and catch the vibe off of anything that's played. Because I remember one party that we did, actually it was a club we were doing out in Beaver Dam called Capone's. We were doing teen night out there. And this thing stays in my mind. Oh man, there was 2 people on the floor, right? And this dude and this girl. The girl was actually kind of fly. And the dude was like out there dancing with this girl. And little by little, you see the crowd starting to diminish after a certain period of time and stuff. Old girl and old dude sitting out there dancing, right? Now I'm in the mix, because I know at a certain time everybody's gonna start to fade off to the side and talk amongst themselves. This is Beaver Dam we're talking about. So I'm up there mixing, right? I'm up here catching my own vibe and stuff, and this is like a year and a half ago. Catching my own vibe and stuff. Next thing you know, I look up occasionally to see what the crowd is doing. Wasn't no crowd, just 2 people. I said, okay, they dancing to that. Let me see if I can put this on and see if they can feel that. Man, for the next hour, it was them 2 alone that were dancing. At the end of the night, I was like, yo, y'all come on up here. I talked with both of them, and I was like, give me your names and numbers. Y'all can come here free whenever y'all want to. Because it's people like that that make me feel good about what I'm doing. If only there were more people like that. Because, to be honest, that's the generation I came from. Just coming out to party. You don't care what song you hear, as long as it ain't no Vanilla Ice. And even then, we was jamming off of that. Because to be truthful with you, if I rock an old school set on the radio, don't be surprised you hear some BBD. Next thing you know, you hear some doom 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 doom. That's just to mess with y'all heads. Just so y'all can go back to that time where it was like 89, Fine as Wine, 85, Kicking It Live, you know what I'm saying? Things like that.
DJ is the life of the party. See, with the DJ, it's about all of just the whole aura, the essence of that party is based around that DJ. If your DJ's not rocking, everybody, the whole crowd is just there. Like, say like you got an off-the-wall jock that nobody heard of, and he comes in and he just up there and just playing like it's a ghetto party. Just say a ghetto party, for instance. He's playing YMCA. YMCA isn't gonna rock. So like you play some Luke, something like that. you had your whole party just rocking the whole night. It's like, and another thing, DJs have to cater to their crowd. So with it, a DJ also has to do, they have to feel their crowd as well. So that's one thing that I think the essence of DJ is to me.
The DJ is truly the life of the party. The DJ's job is to entertain at the party, because you have a lot of different people who will be out in the environment, and some of these people have had stressful weeks, stressful day, some have had deaths in their family, and when they come out, you know, they look to have a good time. And you as a DJ, I feel we have a responsibility to put forth the best that we can to please everybody that comes out. Now, take it, there are different kinds of music, and people like to get their groove on in many different ways, but I feel like it's very important that we are able to fill out the crowd and take care of everybody. So some people might be like so hyped in the party, like, oh man, don't play no slow music, but somebody need to hear 1 in a Million by Aaliyah, or Tony Braxton, I Love Me Some Him. So you have to take that and keep that in mind and take care of those people as well. So I think the DJ is the life of the party. His job is very important. And the club and what happens in the club that night really focuses around the DJ's attention on trying to keep the people in a party spirit. You know, now, you know, there are a few exceptions where some people just come out and have an attitude like, I don't care. He can be jamming all he wants to, but I'm just not gonna have a good time. Well, you ain't gonna be able to please everybody, but as long as you have the majority, that's what's important. So that's what I think DJ means to a party.
The MCs or whatever else are going to be, if there are MCs, are going to be a point of that too, but the DJ is the one that's got to keep the crowd going. I mean, without the DJ, it's going to lag. You got people playing tapes or whatever, it's alright, but you got people mixing it up, doing whatever. You get an assortment of music, assortment of people liking what they like and dancing too.
The DJ is the controller of the party, to me. You know, the DJ should have everybody's attention. You know, usually that takes away from 30% of the time of something happening when the DJ, or what the DJ is doing, has everybody's attention. You understand what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I might crack a joke or something, or, you know, a trip out, or I do some weird mix, or, you know, just anything. I just gotta keep the crowd's attention, because once the crowd starts focusing on each other, then some people might start remembering somebody that they got into it 4 years ago with, you know, I just think like that. So that's how I do. I usually use it as an element of surprise. I'm not a battling DJ or nothing. I'm just a mix. I'm a party DJ. You understand what I'm saying? The difference between a party DJ and a battling. I mix. I do my share of mixing and stuff too, but I'm just a party starter DJ. That's what I am. That's what I call myself. That's my definition of me. As far as other people, you know, other people just had a different styles of DJing. I don't just anybody on their style of DJing. So everybody had their own style. But that's my personal beliefs on how I think a party should be established and what everybody should do, what DJ's jobs are in a club party, college party, hall, whatever you have. I think everybody should try to get everybody's focus on him. I think the DJ should get everybody's focus and attention on him. That's my view.
What it means to the party is as important as the liquor is in the bar. The DJ in the party is the crowd motivator. He controls the entire atmosphere of the crowd, regardless if there's drink specials or anything else which may help bring the people inside the club or the night lounge, whatever the situation is. The DJ is the one who's creating the atmosphere. He can spin music that brings people together. He can spin music that breaks people apart. As with the whole Tipper Gore and all the whole political situation against quote-unquote gangster rap music, it is proven that a DJ can play music that influences the crowd, as they so say. So in terms of that, the DJ is vital, important. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the recognition or the respect that he's supposed to, but the DJ is as important as the liquor in the bar.
In Milwaukee, there's a lot of talent. I don't think there's enough places for talent to be going at, and there's not enough. There's not enough people that come out to see interesting music or see DJs do like interesting things. Everyone goes out and wants to see a specific thing, you know, and that's like they want to hear like R&B night at this club, and that's what they'll come out for. And that's really cool. But there's a lot of stuff in between every genre in music, you know, where there's not enough venues to like support all the genres maybe, or all the cracks in between the genres either, to get like people interested in like different types of music or something. I mean, it's all about like no one wants to go out and see. I heard there's something going on at a club. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like so nebulous that I have no idea what it sounds like. But let's go check it out. No one's gonna go out and see that. So, I mean,
All right, cool.
that's like a fact of capitalism. You're not gonna have like anything really truly freaky that's a regular night at the club that has to sell drinks to stay like paying their rent and stuff. But there's a lot of really weird DJs that are really good at what they do. They just do unique things in the city. The only thing is they don't really have places to do it. They're doing it in the basements, doing it at rocking hell out of tapes, putting tapes out that are just like killer, you know. And thing is, people don't have a place to go to see them. They go to like, you know, there's 3 record stores that they can go to and buy mixtapes from. But they still can't. They still don't know where to go and check out that DJ at. Even if they really, really love the mixtapes, they've got to call a number, check someone's voicemail to see when that guy's spinning next. It's a little, I wish venues were a little more open. I wish there was like a little more commingling of like just genres and ideas in town. In terms of, I mean, we're like the second most segregated city in the nation, so that has like a really big effect. I mean, like that's like musically that walks all over us too. You know, there's like you're not gonna see anyone that's gonna be playing like, you know, Drew Down and David Bowie or something, you know. But like in New York, or a place where there's like just a ton of people who go out all the time, you'll see that kind of thing. That happens there. We have the DJs that are as good as cats in New York. You straight up do listen to the Friday Night Drive. You'd be like, it's amazing. That's the best show on earth, Friday Night Drive. That's like my favorite. And that's kind of what I modeled the night on here. Was like, I want to play like, you know, Sheriff Lynn. I want to play like, you know, like Religious Teachers. And I want to play like, you know, Old Sly, and I want to play David Bowie and stuff. You know, to play all kinds of weird secret stuff that doesn't get really spun very much, you know. But actually hearing the Friday Night Drive show, it's kind of like, wow, there's like people do know more about music than I think, or something. Or there's more music going on that people are cutting up and being creative with it, you know. But there's no venues, or there's no like night where anyone knows about it, you know. And that's kind of my goal in what we do, is to have it like a really, really diverse crowd. Like you'll come here and you'll see every bit of what you wouldn't expect to see in Milwaukee happening. Like people who are of different races and genders hanging out with each other and being really lovely about like sharing drinks or whatever, you know, or like bumping exactly the same songs, you know, like they might. It's just cool because I mean, our city is hyper segregated. It's a really strange place in a lot of ways, and there's not an awful lot of opportunities for people to like really mix in terms of like being together and sharing a vibe, like having like literally a house party vibe. That's really what we, you know, try to do, is like make it feel like a house party. Everyone's relaxed. There's nothing that could even remotely be interpreted as like stress or like static or anything. That's been like the goal for the night.
The DJ scene, in my opinion, from what I've done and where I've come from, is immensely, if I may use the word, check Webster, immensely, quote-unquote, held back. Every form in the hip-hop culture has, quote-unquote, been exploited, either in a bad way or in a good way, to just about its fullest potential, except the DJ. The graffiti writers, A lot of those guys, even though there may not be huge Picassos, but a lot of those guys are out there doing their thing, surviving. A lot of the culture is still underground, but that's where the culture is, and that's where part of the culture wants to stay. Break dancers, a lot of those guys are now teaching classes. I know people from the Rocksteady crew, big up Crazy Legs, and they're doing their thing. They're flying around, they're doing shows, they're educating people, they're keeping hip-hop culture alive. The biggest is, of course, rap stars. It's easy. They get marketed and sold as singers, just like any other artist with a record company, so it's easy. But the DJ, no. He's still in the background, or he's not seen at all. But as mentioned before in a prior question, DJ's ones that control the sound in the nightclub. DJ's one that control the sound on the radio. Back when hip-hop started in the parks, DJ was the one to control that. But you never see the DJ anymore, hardly ever, unless it's in the battle, which I love being a DJ, but on the overall mass market, no, it doesn't get any love.
I would change it, like making a lot of the DJs want to accept other DJs more. I mean, there's a lot of DJs out there that start building a name up for themselves, and then all of a sudden they're it. And I mean, I think that that's wrong. I mean, there's a lot of people. It depends on skill factor. I mean, I hear DJs that have been spinning for 2 years that are tighter than a lot that have been spinning for 10. But then you got whack ones too like that. I mean, it's all the time you put into it. And I think that older DJs should be helping out younger DJs, because it's not like they're going to be DJing forever or mixing forever. I mean, you want to help build someone else's skills. Why try and bring them down from that? So I'd probably change that and just try and make everyone want to be building up everyone else's reputation like that. I mean, there's no reason to be on a high horse about it. I mean, if you're good, and everyone's going to know it. It's not like you have to bring other people down to your level of not liking it.
Everybody clap your hands now.
Yes and no. No, because it's like a lot of jobs that it was like before I started DJing, I was more or less a dancer, the person that was the life of the party, jumping around, kicking it. But as time goes on, as I'm out there in the clubs, doing other type of gigs, my respect is coming slowly but surely. Another reason that I get my respect is for the people that do know that I jock, they know I'm a good jock. And just by being at one of the shows with me and my boy New Styles, you know that we get off. Another way is like big names like Fresh G, Tony Neal. They see the talent and they're recognizing the talent, so they pushing it.
Do I? Yeah, I think so. Much as I'm accomplishing, I try to, you know, I try to help all my fellow DJs out as much as possible. When I have something that I need to do, sometimes I feel, I guess anybody feel here that they don't get as much props. I think that's a DJ thing, though. DJs don't feel they get as much props as they deserve because they think they deserve all the props anyway. You know, we don't get, you know, we feel as DJs that we should have everybody paying attention to us, per se, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a diss to, you know, any of my friends that's DJs, it's just a competition thing. It's always competition. You know, they say it's not. Oh man, I ain't trying to diss you, know, I don't care how that nigga DJ, you know, but you know, that's, you know, in the back of your mind, you like, you go up in the club and somebody else working, you be like, yeah, I could have, you know, did it a little better than that, you know, but that's just us thinking like that. But, you know, if I look out on the floor and I'm somewhere Homer at in the party rocking, I ain't got nothing to say. You know, of course I can say what I think it should be done, but when I see the floor pack, I ain't got nothing to say. If I go somewhere Doc, or if I go somewhere down in Chicago now where G is at, or if I go down, you know, even with you, D, if I go somewhere the party pack, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say, or, you know, that, you know, dang, I would have played that behind that, you know, that's our thing, you know, we say, why he put that in there, you know, but, you know, if you rocking the party, I ain't got nothing to say about it. My viewpoints don't matter, you know, I'm going out there and dance with everybody else, you know, I ain't never been that type.
I would have to say that I do. Unlike some people who I feel deserve a lot more respect, but I have to say that I really do feel deep down in my heart that Milwaukee truly gave me my proper